What's poppin', everybody? Say Rule24. So, out of the blue, Konami finally decided to release a new Castlevania game. It's not a pachinko shit, but I guess it's kind of close. It's gonna be on iOS. It's called Castlevania Grimoire of Souls, if I'm not mistaken. And this game disappoints me. Keyword disappoints, not piss off, because I'm probably gonna be in the minority, but in my opinion, from what I understand at least, but in my opinion, if the game had a few more tweaks, maybe a few more changes that they went with, it possibly could have been a good idea. I'm probably in the minority, but I know there are a lot of people like me still. I happen to like Castlevania Harmony of Despair. I think that kind of style of multiplayer, kind of MMO RPG action style was a great idea. They didn't really put the effort in. They just released a few stages, recycled almost 70% of everything. But the concept was good. And it could have been, I mean, it is a good game, but it could have been a much, much better game. And I'm willing to spend, a little bit of extra money if I can get a game like that cheap. And then you pay a little bit for the DLCs, the extra stages, and all that. And from what I understand, this is how this iOS game is going to be. Maybe I'm mistaken, but from the little stuff from the little stuff I've seen here and there, it just seems like it has that idea, or at least a big idea. It's going to be a multiplayer kind of game, but yeah, they're probably going to be littering it with microtransactions and God knows what the fuck else. But the idea, the concept of that Harmony of Despair shit, it's not bad in my opinion. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, okay, but it's gonna be on iOS. This is the thing. They just, it's fine. They want to do this co-op shit, okay? And maybe if it's not gonna be completely fucked up with microtransaction and shameless sort of greed and ridiculous kind of price tiering and all that stuff. If it was just okay, fair enough. Kind of you play, you buy the extra stages, DLC like Harmony of Despair. It would have been okay maybe at least. But because they released it on iOS and because I imagine it's probably going to be microtransaction heavy and kind of fucked up, it's disappointing. It's probably going to be another shit game. They finally decide to release something and they would do something like this. I mean, it's a little bit surprising to be honest. I thought it's actually something better than what we expect. They caught me a little bit by surprise. I thought they would do even shittier than this, but this is at least something that's, I guess, not super shit, but just a little bit shit kind of thing. I guess when you hold your expectations too low, sometimes you get a little bit surprised. But yeah, because it's on iOS and because it's probably going to be microtransaction heavy, it's going to be shit. But it is sad, man, because they introduced there's a few new characters, or at least one new character, a girl with glasses, and it has a nice concept art. It seems they put some original shit in there, so it just doesn't seem like it's a complete kind of cash grab. So it's a shame if they at least released it on maybe PS4 or another kind of a proper gaming platform, gaming console or whatever, then maybe it could have had a shot at least for me. Maybe I would have waited, and if it ended up being at least a little bit good, maybe we'll try it out. Because at this point, I'm pretty sure everybody feels the same. We're just dying for a Castlevania 2D experience, a proper Castlevania game. I mean, yeah, Bloodstained is coming, but we're still dying for a Castlevania game. If they just came out with something good, it would have been great. But it's just that. It's shit that it's just on iOS, and it's not even on Android, it's just iOS. That's no good, man. I don't even have an iPhone. But yeah, even if I did, I don't want to play a game like that on the phone. But it seems that's the direction they went. Not really that surprising, but it's not that surprising that it's not complete bullshit, or at least as far as it looks now. Maybe it is going to be total shit. But like I've said, a few changes here and there, if they just did a few things differently, maybe at least it would have had a shot, even if it was a crapshoot. But like this, it's just dead in the water for Castlevania fans, at least most of us. I don't think anybody that really gives a damn is gonna support this game, buy this game, try this game maybe. I don't know. Unless maybe it's free, at least it's a free mobile game and then you pay shit. But I don't feel they're gonna do that. Who knows? We're gonna see it. But yeah, I'm not against the Harmony of Despair concept. I feel like that's a concept that they should have worked on. They could have done a lot with it. and it just had potential, man. I mean, I know I'm in the minority. I know a lot of people like that, Castlevania fans, but maybe most Castlevania fans just want a proper 2D single player experience. Hey, that's fine. That's great and all. I like that too. But, if since they decided to go with the kind of Harmony of Despair direction, if they did shit right, it could have been something maybe. So, long story short, a new Castlevania game has been announced, Grimoire of Souls. It's probably going to be shit. It's on iOS. They kind of surprised me a little bit, didn't do it completely bullshit. It seems they have the right idea maybe a little bit, but it's probably just gonna, because they know maybe this shit is gonna bring us money, the kind of Harmony of Despair DLC co-op shit. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I can't really think of anything else. We don't really know much about the game anyway. But yeah, Saberwolf94. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends. It's too bad, man. Too bad. Saberwolf94. What's up?